Happened in 2008. What's the catalyst that's making this happen now, or that are making residents aware of it?
Concerns about a massive flood control project have homeowners worrying about flood insurance. Tonight, the questions are, will bills go way up, and why now? Good evening, everyone. Vowing to get to the bottom of the issue, Cincinnati City Council's Budget and Finance Committee calls a couple of city officials onto the carpet.
This afternoon, they wanted to find out why council didn't know about flooding and finance concerns. Centered around the Beechmont Levee, that's the earthen dam, of course, that protects the valley between Mount Washington and Mount Lookout. Turns out the issue is actually old news. But an article in the Cincinnati Enquirer this morning had the head of Budget and Finance demanding an investigation. Local 12 News reporter Rich Jaffe went fishing for answers. He joins us now from the Lunken Playfield at the foot, of course, of the levee with the answers. Hi, Rich.
Hi, Rob. As you know, that's the levee we're talking about. You can see the hill behind me with the cars on top of it. And this is the article that got everyone fired up. The headline says, Lunken Levee Inquiry Sought. Budget and Finance Chairman Charlie Winburn was under the impression that the issue here concerned residents in Mount Lookout and Hyde Park and Mount Washington and the East End and a whole lot of other places. Problem is, it doesn't. There's really no need for an inquiry, and this is just old news. Late this morning, we found Larry Marthaler being a good neighbor and digging out some parking spots on Wilmer Court. Larry and some of his neighbors are concerned that they may soon have to shell out big bucks for flood insurance.
Like I said, I read in the paper, I thought, man, ain't no way they're going to make me buy it. I've been here all, and I know I ain't never had a flood or nothing. I'll take my chances. Heck, if it floods, I'll pay for it. But that's silly to keep giving money away.
The article Larry's talking about prompted Cincinnati City Council member and chairman of the Budget and Finance Committee, Charlie Winburn, to hold a hearing about the situation. The concern is that the Beechmont Levee is anywhere from 1 to 3 feet too low to meet federal flood standards. And when Winburn was contacted by a reporter, he got concerned.
They have informed us on a subject matter that we knew nothing about. So we're going to find out today why we knew nothing about.
The committee called in the flood program chief and the head of transportation and engineering. But what they found was it was all water under the bridge, or levee, years ago.
We either had to fix the levee or take deaccreditation. So City Council at that time was notified by the city manager on May 9, 2008.
Committee members were told rather than hundreds of homes, the issue really only affected about 30 residences and a number of businesses. Some of the city council members wondered aloud why homeowners were getting all stirred up and why they were even wasting time on the issue.
To me, this has not been productive time. And so what I would like to make certain of is that when we ask administration to come, that we're making the best use of their time, the taxpayers getting the best bang for the buck.
Now, while there are some very valid flood insurance concerns coming out of FEMA since Hurricane Katrina, this is not one of them. And frankly, the guys who were called onto the carpet there, while there were some accolades for them at the same time, they were asked to prepare a not quite so full report and get it back to council in about 2 weeks, so maybe they can wrap it all up. In Linwood, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Rob?
So the crux of the issue is, will the levee present a flooding problem to anybody who lives in that part of the country?
And that was explained to them in council now and also back in 2008, 9, and 10, I guess. And the answer is that according to the studies they have done, this levee has about a 1% chance that there will ever be any water getting over it. So there really aren't any serious concerns about the job this thing will do.
So we can put this to bed. Rich Jaffe, thanks very much. Council members were told that to upgrade the levee, it would cost anywhere from $20 million to $100 million.